started in music. I mean, I didn't. I really think music just chose me because since I was a little kid, I've always had it, and it runs in my blood too. My father's a drummer. His grandfather played, multi-talented guy, playing a barbershop quartet.
Really?
Played the accordion, the piano, the guitar. So I mean, we have that lineage, but I couldn't get away from it. I tried for a while. I really did. I sang through when I was a little kid in church and high school and choir, and then I was in a band. I was actually a drummer in my first band, and then I tried to get away from it because I was like, all right, I got to do something with my life that I can, it seemed too crazy to be in a band, to be a musician. I was like, oh, that's too, the odds are against you and all that stuff, but.
You just decided one day
I stepped away from
an actor.
Yeah, well, yeah. So let me go to acting because that's so easy. Right?
I don't know. I think that's just as hard.
Yeah, but no,
Let me pick another challenging career field.
Exactly. I got away from it, and I was miserable, And it wasn't until I really fully accepted it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this or nothing, or I'll die happy because giving it everything that I got. And that made sense to me, and I was much more happier since then. But the acting, yeah, I did acting for a little while. Did, some commercials, and did this play in New York called Tony and Tina's Wedding. It's a Broadway comedy. It's still going. And actually, if you go there right now, they still on the door. I think it's on 47th and Broadway. You go there to the door. There's a picture of me and the girl that played Tina in our white suits, and hugging and. That'll probably be on the door for another decade because they don't like to spend money to change a lot of the photography.
I also read that you had a guest role on All My Children. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. It was a small role, and I was a bartender. And my name was Tony. So I was Tony there. I was Tony. Yeah. So
you are just stereotyped as Tony.
Yeah, and we actually started our music publishing company. It's called Papa Tony. And that came because I just,
Now, is that Italian? Because that's a very Italian-sounding name.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tony and Tina's Wedding was all Italian. I'm part Sicilian.
Okay.
Sicilian, German, Russian. So I'm part of the Italian.
And being from New York, I'm guessing you like pizza?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's a tough thing. I found some decent places out here, but nothing quite like.
I don't think anything ever quite compares to the comfort food back home.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Texas.
I'm from Texas. Yeah, Tex-Mex food. Nothing.
You got your memories attached to it as a kid too, and growing up and everything. So
nothing will ever compare. But how often do you go back home to New York?
Maybe 3 times a year.
Okay, well, that's quite a bit.
At best, yeah. I mean, if I can get there once every 4 months, that would be cool.
So you get your fix. You go home, you get your fix.
Yeah, it's usually rushed. It's usually for a wedding or or holiday. And it's always crazy when you go back because you got to see all these people.
I know, it's trying to hit, okay, I've got 3 days. I got to hit everybody. I got to hit this friend. Okay, I don't have time. Yeah. Everybody come meet me at this club.
Yeah, right. So
I know.
And then you get back on the plane and you get back here and then you're exhausted from your break. But
right.
It's good though. See everybody.
Now, I wanted to talk about Slash. I hear that you're opening up for Slash.
That hasn't been confirmed yet.
Oh, really? Like I said, I just heard about it.
It's most likely yes, but we never take anything without the contract signed and whatnot. But that's the Sunset Strip Music Festival. Okay. It's August 25th, I believe, something like that. And that's through the Whiskey A Go Go, and they took us under their wing big time when we moved out here. And that's just been amazing because they are the legendary rock venue out here. I mean, the Doors, started there, and then all the way through Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue, and then even Linkin Park, got signed out of there. And I mean, so that place, they've been great. The people that work there, like Selena and Tisa, Chris and Sarah, all these people that they're our friends now. And they even gave one of our guitarists a job. He does lighting.
Well, they really have taken. You guys have become part of family out there.
I think it was our first show out here too. Was at the Whiskey. And I mean, we've played a lot of places. We have a good, portfolio, and so I sent it all to them, and they called us, and so we have a residency now there, and so we have once a month we play at the Whiskey, and they always hook us up with great shows. So
That's nice.
We played a bunch of spots. We played the Viper Room, Key Club, Troubadour, and on the Strip, and we've just gone back to the Whiskey, and you know, it's like that's our home now.
So you get okay. So you guys perform once a month there,
Right.
Pretty much. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And then they pretty much linked you to Slash, which
Yeah, right.
which is not confirmed yet, folks. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
they're linking us up
but
to
I'm
a
just
lot of
putting it
stuff.
out there.
They're linking us up to a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean they made us Band of the Month in November, and they featured us in LA Weekly, and we're also playing some other shows with like the Ataris, Gilby Clarke, who's the original Guns N' Roses guitarist. Yeah, so I mean they've been great, and we've just been fortunate.
So, say later on it is confirmed and you guys get to open for Slash, or are you going to ask to borrow his top hat?
No. I
You know, he's always famous for wearing that hat of his.
that would probably be the end of our career at the Whiskey if I did something like that.
You'll skip on that, but you'll be honored
Yeah.
to open for him, right?
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. I mean, that's just like, I mean, growing up, you know, and you have these bands. I can't believe that we're starting to be able to, you know, play with some of them. We got to open for Iron Maiden like 2 years ago in
Wow.
Ohio, which was crazy. I mean, and those guys, they've been doing it forever, and they were amazing. So.
Now, I read somewhere that Chino from Deftones is one of the guys that inspired you to become
Yeah.
a lead singer.
Oh yeah.
Now, why is that?
I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things when you hear something for the first time and it just catches you. And the first time I heard their album, Adrenaline, I mean, I was a young kid, and he was, I don't know what it was. I really couldn't tell you. It was like that intangible quality of like, I get, you know, exactly. I mean, that's the same thing that I want to do. And Chino and Mike Patton, who is the singer of Faith No More, even Phil Anselmo from Pantera, like those guys were big vocal inspirations for what I wanted to do. I just saw Deftones 2 days ago in San Francisco, and they were awesome.
And where was that at?
That Shoreline Amphitheater
Okay.
in San Francisco. And they were great. Chino was great. The whole band was great. So, I mean, that was like it's always a thrill to get to see them. And I got to meet him at the Whiskey, actually, which was awesome. And he was a totally nice guy.
Now, when you saw him in San Francisco, did you get to talk to him? Or
No,
just
no,
saw
no.
him perform?
Yeah, I just saw him
Okay.
perform. It was a festival, so, you know, it was
Yeah.
nothing like that. I was right up, though. I was in the second row, so that was great.
Were you waving, "Hey, it's me"?
Yeah, right.
Do you remember me?
I probably was. I mean, I think I was pretty drunk. And, but
What
I
were
was,
you drinking? Beer?
Yeah, among other things, beer, you know, some...
What's your drink of poison?
I'm a tequila guy.
Oh, really? What kind of tequila?
Don Julio is I prefer, you know.
That's
I
a good
prefer
tequila.
Silver and 1940. Don Julio 1942 is
That's some good stuff.
that's the really good stuff.
You don't play.
No.
You go for the real stuff.
And that stuff, that's, you know, I don't do shots. It's like a sipping tequila.
I was about to ask. I
No.
was like, because that's more of a sipping tequila. You don't really take
I do a
shooters
little,
of that.
Yeah, little Don Julio Blanco on the rocks, and it's good all night.
Okay, now I'm about to go into a really tough subject here. Okay,
Going to a dark place.
I am.
Oh,
Are you
man.
ready for this?
Yeah.
Playboy Mansion.
Oh, thank God, man.
Tell
So
me
you're gonna say something
about.
else.
Tell me about Playboy Mansion.
There's a lot of nudity, which I was like, what's going on? Where's everybody's clothes? You know?
Because
Like,
I
we
hear
had
there's
clothes.
a lot of really. You're close to them.
We had clothes, and I was just felt out of place, you know? And then I started taking them off, and people at security was like, no, you know?
They're like.
So I was like, oh, okay, I'm not good enough.
Now Did you guys perform over there?
Yeah, we did. We played the Super Bowl party in February at the Mansion. It was awesome. I mean, to be, you know, you're there, you know, that's Playboy. I mean, everybody, you know, around the world
Oh, I
knows
know.
Playboy.
I hear about the booze, the beautiful women, the lingerie.
It was so interesting though, because you're there, and first you're being like, your mind's blown away because you're like, I'm on the Playboy Mansion, you know, I'm on the lawn in the back, the grounds, the grotto, all that. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then you have all these women, you know, and they aren't
flocking to you.
No.